Right, we're starting now, please, folks. Right, welcome back. Okay, so the question says here, we've got to find a distance less than 30 kilometers from Burford. The scale is 1 centimeter is 10 kilometers. So 30 kilometers will be how many centimeters? The scale is 1 centimeter is worth 10 kilometers. In the question, you have 30 kilometers. How does 10 become 30? So we need, can you set your compasses to 3 centimeters, please? Yeah. 3 centimeters, measure 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters from Burford. Well, this is hard on the board. Alhamdulillah. I'm going to do that bit block in a second.
How do you do this?
How do you do it? Have you got your pencil in there first? Put your pencil in there. Come on. Come on, do it. Pencil in there. Open it up.
You just pull the machine.
Okay. Do it like this. There. I measure 3 centimeters. On here. On the tippy tip. Yeah. And then draw me a nice circle. Okay, as you can see, I've just drawn a circle at 3 centimeters. You can't see that on the video. I'm going to do that a bit darker now. I'm going to borrow one of some mates. Is there a felt pen, yes, ma'am? Yeah. Here's a felt pen to enhance the video. I got one for you. I'm going to do this freehand. It goes, it's going to be less than 30 kilometers. So can you make the line dotted, please? So this circle here has got a radius of 3 centimeters, and I've gone over it now in a felt pen, and I've done a dotted line because it was less than, so the 30 kilometer radius is not part of the solution. Okay. Right. Next part of the question says that it must be less than 50 kilometers from Hightown. Now, 10 kilometers is 1 centimeter. To get to 50 kilometers, we need to multiply by 5. Time by 5. Time by 5. So we need to set our compasses to 5 centimeters. Okay. Let's take the 5 centimeters here. And try to do what we do now. Okay. Okay. I've got 5 centimeters. Right, we've got 5 centimeters done. So, okay, Bismillah, let's see if we can get it done. Oh, slipping a bit, slipping a bit. It's difficult on the board. Okay, I've got my 5 centimeters now, that's 50 kilometers. Okay, folks, can you do that one as well, please? 5 centimeters now. You should have a nice area of overlap. I'm going to use a different color now for that. We use blue. Now we're going to use brown. And again, because it was less than 50 kilometers, I'm going to make it dotted. I think the brown is a bit lame. Alright, let's try a different color. Black. Okay, let's try black. Okay, as you can see here, for completeness, even though it goes off the, it goes actually out of the map, that part, this part here. But don't worry about that for the moment. So shade the region of the map where the company can build the warehouse. It's got 2 conditions. It's got to be inside the blue circle and also inside the brown circle, so where they all both overlap. So our answer is going to be, we do in red. Okay, Isa, you got that? Yeah. Is that making sense to the question? Nimra? Can you shade in the region? Please, can you make sure that your dots, your circles on the examination question are dotted? That's okay? Let's go to the next. After you finish that, please, let's move on to the next question. Okay. Okay. Right, expand. Right. Ladies, can we finish the compass drawing now, please? Can we finish it? Come on then. Let's make a move. Okay, so are you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Just waiting for these girls, you know. Super fast coaches. I said you don't do that one today yet. Okay. Right, we are now ready to move on to the next question. Thank you, Nimra. Right. We will need to expand this single bracket question. Okay. Let's see if make it a bit bigger. Go to next country. Oh, that looks more juicy. That's good there. That's nice. That's in there.
So maybe right.
Let's okay. Let's expand this. We have a single bracket. Isa, what's between the 4 and the bracket? There's an invisible what? Times sign. So we have to now multiply everything by 4. So we have 4 times by 3x and 4 times by plus 5. 4 times by 3x will give us an answer of 12x. 4 times by plus 5 will give us an answer of plus 20, not 20, plus 20. The sign between the two numbers comes from the question itself. 4 times by plus 5 is plus 20. And that gives you the answer there. Okay, next one. Right, we're going to move on for the moment. Expand and simplify. So we have a single bracket and another single bracket. Right, let's multiply them out in a similar fashion. So we start with the 2. The number outside is the multiplier. So we do 2 times by x, which will give you 2x. We do 2 times by minus 4, which gives you minus 8. Okay? Then we have, change colour. Then we have plus 3, that plus belongs to 3, plus 3 times by x, plus 3x. We have plus 3 times by plus 5,
Plus 15.
Okay, lovely. Next, now that we've got our two separate parts all multiplied out, we need to simplify the second part of the question. So we'll collect like terms. So we have 2x and another 3x, that gives us 5x. Okay, we have a minus 8 and a plus 15. Nimra, that gives us
Plus 7.
plus 7. And we are done. Okay. I need you to feed it up, please. All the way up. That's lovely. Right. Let's have a look. How's it coming up in the question? Bring it down just a teeny bit from the top, please. Just a teeny bit down. Down. That's a little bit. Expand and simplify. Now we have double brackets. The way we deal with double brackets, we start from the first item in the first bracket and we multiply by each item here. Then we go to the second item and we multiply that by each item. So let's do the color coding. X times by x is?
X squared.
So you have x times by plus 6.
Plus 6x.
Okay, let's change color. So you have plus 4 times by x is?
Plus 4x.
Plus 4 times by plus 6.
Plus 24.
Okay. So it goes expand, we have expanded. You're not as physically, otherwise it's too fast. But there you go. X squared.
Plus 10x.
This part will simplify, give us what?
10x.
6x at 4x will give you. The x squared doesn't simplify because there's nothing else to simplify with. No, the 24, that's the only number that we have there. And these become 6x at 4x gives you 10x. Okay. Any more on that question?
No,
Isa? No more because I can't see the rest of the paper. Okay, right. Go for it.
So zoom out.
Let's have a look. One second. No, leave it out, that's fine. The diagram shows a circle drawn inside a square. Okay, good. Zoom out just one notch. That's lovely. At least like that. Right, okay. I think you can see everything, even the bottom part. Yeah, just do that. Second. Yeah. Alright, because the diagram shows a circle drawn inside a square. The circle has a radius of 6 centimeters, which is here. The square has a side of length 12 centimeters. Remember, it's a square, everything is 12. 12 here, 12 there, 12 here, 12. Okay? Work out the shaded area, give your answer in terms of pi. Okay, so let's see what the... Now, what is an idea? I want somebody to give me an idea how we're going to work out that little corner there. What do we do? Ladies, any ideas?
6 times 6.
Okay, but just give me an idea. Don't give me the numbers, just give me an idea. I want to do this first, and I want to do that, and then I'm going to add them, I want to divide them, and then that area will give me this, and that'll give me my answer. Give me like a general kind of idea on how we're going to do it. Okay, go on. Think about it first. Nimrod, give me your idea.
My idea is
Okay.
find out the area of the circle.
Find out the area of the big shape outside. Yeah, well done. Yeah. And then
And
we minus the area of the...
circle.
Good. We minus the area of the circle. What will that give us?
That
That will give us the area of each. That will give the area of 4 shaded parts. What is it? Then divided by 4. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. That's the idea. Area of the big shape minus area of the inside shape. That will give us the 4 internal shaded parts. We only want 1, so we divide by 4. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Right, let's go for it. Area of the square. Area of the square is length times by width. Okay, 12 times by 12. And the area of the circle is going to be pi times by the radius squared. Okay. Okay, what's radius squared? So it'll be 6 squared, yeah? And then we'll divide it all by 4. Okay, 12 times by 12, Mr. Isa, you'll give us an answer of?
44.
Yeah, and 6 squared gives us? 6 squared will give us 36, times by pi gives 36 pi. We are not going to work out it numerically, we don't give it a calculator. This is a non-calculator paper and they want the answer in terms of pi anyway. We are not going to do mad stuff like multiplying by 3 by 1 4. That's just crazy. Then we divide it by 4. Okay. Now, can we factorize that and get rid of this 4 on the bottom? Can we simplify that a bit more? Because we need to simplify this. Because we can't do that thing, right?
Yeah.
So can we take out 4 from here and 4 from there? Can you get a 4 out from 144?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So 144, you divide it by 4, 0, 1. How many 4s in 14? 4 times by 3 is 12, remainder? 2. 4 is 24 is?
No, 1.
4 is 24 is? 6. So if you factorize this, this will be what? This will be 4 times by 36 minus 36 times by pi. Okay. What are we going to pull out? Should we refactorize this 36 here? Because I got 36 in here as well. Because we want to put the 4 out to cancel the 4 on the bottom. So let's get rid of this 36. Can you pull out 4 from 36? What do you get? How many 4s from 36?
9.
9. Good. So that 36 can be factorized like that. Now we're ready to pull the 4 out. Okay, if you pull the 4 out, what do we have? 4 bracket 36 minus 9 pi divided by 4. Are you happy with that, folks? I've just factorized, I've split up into factors, pulled the 4 out, and I'm left with that so far. You got that, Imran? Are you happy with that, Isa?
Yeah.
So what do you do now? We opposite of time by 4, this and that will cancel, because you divide that by 4, divide that by 4, they get rid of each other. So the answer should then be, final answer, question number, Isa?
12.
Okay, are we happy with that? And what was care, I don't care about that. Right. Okay, we're gonna break in about 20 minutes. Okay, then we'll do the rest of another lesson. Right. The key part of that question, Isa, is the idea. Either the outside shape minus the inside shape, then we'll give you the 4 bits, but we only want one. Divide and divide. So the idea is correct, the rest of it is just put the numbers in there, multiply it out, simplify, factorize, and you're done. If you don't have the right idea, you're going to be on a high place, high cliff, ready to jump off. Okay, Isa, are we ready to move forward? Ladies, you finished?
Yes. What is it to say no?
That's funny, yes. You're funny, you are. You're very, very funny. Okay, we're going to start next to this question, so that's telling us it is a functional skills question. Okay. Talil or Talil is going to make some concrete mix. He needs to mix cement, sand and gravel in the ratio 1:3:5 by weight. Talil wants to make 180 kilograms of concrete mix. He has this much ingredients. Does he have enough to make the mix? So, first of all, let's work out how many parts we have.
9.
Add up the ratio. So 1 at 3 will give you 4 at 5 will give you. So we have 9 parts. We need to make altogether 180 kilos of mixture, yeah? Mixture. So if we get the 180, we divide it by the 9 parts, then we know what each part should be worth. What's 180 divided by 9? 20. So 20 kilograms per part. Right, and let's work out now how much of each part we need to see whether we got it or not. So we have here at the moment 1:3:5. Is that the ratio? So you got cement, sand, gravel. Cement, sand, gravel. And we know that each one of these parts is worth how many kilograms? Times by 20. So, Isa, what is 1 times by 20? Really hard question. 20 kilograms. Samia, 3 times by 20.
60.
Nimra, 5 times by 20.
100.
Okay, so in order for us to make our 180 kilo concrete, we need 20 kilos of cement, 60 kilos of sand, and 100 kilos of gravel. Now look at the ingredients they're giving you. We need 20 kilos of cement. Do you have 20 kilos?
No.
No. 15 kilograms is not 20, so we don't have enough. We need 60 of sand. Do you have at least 60 of sand?
Yes.
Yes, that one looks good. Do we have 100 of gravel?
Yes.
Yes. But the question says that does Talil have enough cement and sand and gravel to make the concrete mix? And the answer is no. So he hasn't got enough of this, so he can't make it. So the answer is no. Okay, so Talil does not have enough what?
Cement.
Cement. He is 5 kilograms short. Done. Happy? So that's a question that requires us to do a ratio question and then to reason with the question to say no, we can't do it. Right, here we go. What question are we? Can we move up to question number 14 now, please? Okay, question number 14. Does that make sense? Oh gosh, God help us. Okay, the next question, let's have a look. Okay. Okay, the bearing of a ship from a lighthouse is 50 degrees. To work out the bearing of the lighthouse on the ship. That we should be able to do on the boat. Okay, we have a ship. The bearing of the ship from the lighthouse is 50. So from the lighthouse, we put the lighthouse here. Lighthouse. Okay, right. When we do bearings, how do we do a bearing question, generally speaking? We always start from Now, okay, so we always start from north on a bearing question, and he said the bearing of a ship from the lighthouse is 50 degrees, and 50 degrees, I must say something like that. I don't want to use this. Okay.
Oh gosh, gone right.
Okay, right. What we do not need to draw this shape to scale, but for the sake of this question, we give learning some extra skills. Now we have to work out the bearing back to front now. To reverse the question. This is the lighthouse and the ship is on this bearing. Just as an example, for the sake of argument, the ship is here. It doesn't matter where you put it. Okay? Now I need you, Isa, give me another notes line here, please. Now the question says here, work out the bearing of the lighthouse from the ship. So now we're going to start the question at the ship and work out how do we get from here to here. So what we need to do in that case, we need to start at the ship, because it goes from the ship start here. We face north and we go all this way until we are facing now the lighthouse. Okay, from the question we can see this 50 here is the same as this 50 here. Why? Because we have parallel lines. The north lines are parallel lines of both north. Both perpendicular to each other. Okay? So these are parallel.
Yeah.
So that's 50 now. Isa, what's this one part going to be?
180.
180. And we need to go all that way. We need to go the 50 way and the 180 way. So we got 50 and 180. That'll give us an answer of what?
230.
So the bearing of the lighthouse from the ship is 230. That means you are at the ship. You're facing north. You're going to turn all the way around 230 degrees to be facing the lighthouse. So that's we're done. So for that one there, we didn't actually need to do an accurate measurement of the angle. But I just wanted to show you do that one anyway. A sketch would have done the job. Okay? Right. Have we finished all of that question?
Yeah.
Is that the normal part of that question? Okay, good. Isa, can you make this one slightly bigger, please, if it's possible? Go one more notch. Oh, that looks lovely. Okay, right. Simplify m to the power of 5 divided by m to the power of 3. Nimra, when we're dividing indices, what do?
We take them away.
These are the same, so we take away the plus of m. 5 minus 3, that gives you m to the power of 2. Okay? Right. Next part, simplify this. What we can do here, first of all, please write it, put in the multiply signs. Okay, there goes the doorbell. Okay. Right. What I've done here, I've expanded all the term there, put the time signs in there. Now when we're doing times, can we change the order?
Yeah.
Yes. So let's change the order, put all the x's together and the y's together. Okay? So we'll rewrite it as x to the power of 4 and times by the x to the power of 2. Put that in one colour. Let's change colour now. Times by y to the power of 3, times by y. And we leave the 5 as a black. 5. Okay, so we've got 3 different colours there. One colour for the number, one colour for the x's. I've got the x's powers right from here.
Yes.
And one colour for the y's. Yes, alright, powers. Okay, let's start simplify these. So the 5 stays as a 5. We have x to the power of 4 times by x to the power of 2.
X to the power
When
of
we have these bottom numbers here, the base thing is the same, the base part. What do we do with the powers? Add them. So that will give you x to the
6.
4 and 2 is 6. Okay, Nimra, y to the 3 times by y to the 1. There's a 1 there, automatic. What do you do those? Add them. Because we multiply these, they're both the same. Add the top ones. Are we finished?
Yep.
Done. Okay, lovely. Isa, you got that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's stop it off and go on to the next question, please. Can we give me the next question? Ooh, nice question. Okay, the diagram shows a triangle. In the diagram, all the measurements are in meters. The perimeter of the triangle is 56 meters. The area of the triangle is a meter squared. Work out the value of a. So, it says the perimeter is 56. We need to form an equation for the perimeter and hence work out the value of x. Okay? So, first of all, they told my perimeter. So, Nimra, let's start here. What does the word perimeter in this situation mean? What are they talking about?
Outside.
The outside what? Length. Outside length. So is this length add, this length add. Okay, let's add them up. So we have x minus 1 add 3x plus 1 add 3x. And all of that must give you a total of. So what's x add 3x add 3x? 7x. What's 1 minus 1? Nothing. Nothing there. Okay. So 7x. So when we add all this up together, the algebra, this, add this, the minus 1 and plus 1 cancel out. And we're left with only 7x, which must have a total of 56, which they gave us in the question. So what is the value of one of the x's?
56 divided by 7.
Opposite time by 7 is?
Divide.
So x is equal to
8.
8 centimeters. Is it centimeter or no?
Meters.
8 meters. 8 meters. Okay? Now that we know x is 8 meters, we can substitute x equal to 8 meters into here. 3x. 3 times by 8 is equal to 24 meters. We can put 8 into here. We have 8 take away 1. 8 take away 1 is
7.
8 take away 1 is 7 meters. Okay, so we have now, by working out first of all the value of x from the perimeter, forming an equation, the perimeter, working out the value of x, we can now substitute the value of x equals 8 back into here. 3 times by 8 is 24. 8 take away 1 is 7. Now we have the base as a number, numerical, and we have the height as a number. Now, Isa, remind me, what is the area for a triangle? Area for the triangle is equal to?
Base times 5 divided by 2.
Good. So the base is 24. And the height is?
7.
And we divide it by 2. Now, 2 divided by 2 is 1. 24 divided by 2 is 12. So I'm doing a bit of house tidying, keeping it all simplified. So we end up with 12 times by 7. 12 times by 7 will give us a total of. Okay, you don't need to whisper me, huh? So we'll work out the value of A. So A is equal to 84 meters squared. And that is the end of question number 16. Okay, we've got a few minutes left before we round up this lesson, and we'll have to continue in the next. Right. Okay, Mr. Isa, can you give us the next question, please? Oh, lovely. Isa, I think you'll have to reduce this one, please, the size was because you can't get on the screen. No more. That's lovely. Okay, let's just make sure that's actually all on the video. Don't move anything at the moment, don't move anything. Okay, no, it's not all on the video. Okay, y equals x minus 2 is there labeled. X plus y equals 10 is labeled. Okay, just physically move the graph up using the curve, up a bit more. Up a bit more. That's stop right there, that's bang on. We're back into the video now. Okay, that will do. Let's read the other parts for me. Okay, right. Read this part to me in the bottom, read what to say.
On the grid, mark with the cross X each of the points with integer coordinates that are in the region defined by
Go on.
y greater x minus 2, x plus y lesser 10, x greater than 3.
Minus 3.
Greater than 3.
Greater than
Okay. Right. Let me just double check those on your thingy. So you have y is greater than x minus 2, x plus y is less than 10, x is greater than 3. Okay, dokie, right. So we have to now, this says shade the region.
Yeah.
What says?
Cross.
Huh?
Mark a cross.
Each of the points into the coordinates. Okay, let's just work out region first, yeah? And then we mark it across. Now, let's have a look at the line y is equal to x minus 2. Y equal to x minus 2 is this line. It says y is greater than x minus 2. So if it's greater than, is it above the line or below the line? It's above the line. For the moment, I'm going to suffice by saying everything which is above. Okay? Happy with that? Different color now. That's the first one done. Okay, in purple actually. Right, next one, x plus y is less than 10. Well, this line here is the line x plus y equals 10. It says x plus y is less than 10. If it's less than 10, it's got to be below the line. So we can use now a brown color for that. I'm going to indicate. Okay, now, a bit of technical idea here, by the way. Because it says greater than, technically this line should be dotted. Okay? And that line should also be dotted because it goes as less than and greater than. So, so the line should be solid. But for the sake of argument, for the moment, we don't need to worry about that because the question won't involve that. It's not about regions, it's about coordinates. So we'll get away with it for this particular question. But really should be dotted. Next it goes, x must be greater than 3. Is that line drawn on there, by the way? Third line?
No, just
No. In order for us to know where x is greater than 3, we need to know where x is equal to 3. So where is x equal to 3? Let's change color again. X equals to 3 is physically there, that is, but it's also right. X equals 3 is actually a vertical line. The x-axis is horizontal. Why is that? That's how it is. Because on that line, x always has a value of 3. So for example, if I point here, that point would be 3 and 5. The x value is always 3. So the x equals 3 line, the x family is all straight lines. Okay, let's go to that point. So now, I'll put that line dotted to be correct because x must be greater than 3. So that means is it on the right hand side or the left hand side? On the right hand side. Okay, now, I would like you to tell me which part of the graph now has all parts on it. Have I got the colour? No? Oh yes, we do. Ooh, we have green. Right, Nimra, which part of the graph has got all 3 arrows in it, all 3 coloured? From here to here to here? Yeah. Okay, so from here to here to here, I'll just put a little kind of green triangle on it. Okay, that green triangle contains all 3 arrows, yes? So these 3 conditions are satisfied in that region. Are we happy with that?
Yeah.
Good. Alright, let's get rid of these arrows for the moment because they're going to distract us for the moment. We know that the arrows are there. Right. I want you to read that part again, Isa from the bottom. What does it say about integer values? Read that part again, please, Ravi. So on the grid, mark with a cross each of the points with integer coordinates. So we are looking for not just the whole region, any space. We're looking for spaces that got integer means whole number. So for example, we're looking for corners of the grid. So for example, this one here, this one, Now remember this, y is greater than x minus 2, so the actual line itself is not part of the answer, so you cannot put coordinates on the line, because it's got to be greater than, not equal to. So for that reason, this line here is not available for us to cross. So that's correct, that's correct, that's correct, and that is also correct. And also we said, x plus y is less than 10, so it's going to be below that line, but not including that line. So Isa, we can't put a point there, that'd be wrong. We can't put a point, that'd be wrong. We can't put a point there, that'd be wrong. Okay? That's not a point, by the way. It's just a corner. Okay, now, it says that x must be greater than 3, so we can't put any answers on the red line either. Is there any other space that we could put a cross on? That will be an integer value, but it's not on the red line, not on the black line. On the black line, there's no more, is there? So we should just get 4 points. So, and it says mark with an x. Done. That's the answer, done. So here they're not asking for a region, they're asking for coordinates. So it's like a variation of the question. So what are the coordinates? We've got 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, and then we've got 5, 4. Okay, you happy with that? Yeah. Nice, bang on the money. What do you have? Alhamdulillah. Okay. Okay, this is no long. No reason. Okay, I think we've come towards 7:57. Let's have a look at the next question, see how big it is. Okay, now I think we're going to stop there. Okay, folks, thank you for joining us. I think this is video number 2, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, because we have
Yeah, 2.
Okay, folks, we'll see you in the next video. We'll know exactly at the end of how many videos it's taken, then we'll number accordingly. So don't forget, this is the Edexcel November paper for 2012, the 1 MAO syllabus, and this is the second paper, the first paper, which is the non-calculator. Okay? Inshallah, until the next video, please hopefully you benefit from these videos with your examinations. Inshallah, see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.
Video.
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 Video.